Welcome to Spark Tank. Spark Tank is a student incubator for new businesses, nonprofits, and ideas designed to improve our community and school. Today in the tank, we have 4 groups of entrepreneurs looking for advice, mentorship, and money to bring their creative partnerships into the marketplace. Let's meet the judges. Nuno Tellez, the president of Diageo Beer Company USA. He was the 2014 Cannes Creative Marketer of the Year and was also named Adweek's Top 50 Most Influential Marketers. Fernando Castellanos is the Chief Revenue Officer of Sheer ID. He also serves on the board of Bright Futures and All Stars New York. James Chang is a portfolio manager at a family office, focusing on public and private equity investments primarily in the Asia-Pacific region. First into the tank, we have Anushna and Sonia with their idea for a new and beautiful greeting card.
What is the most memorable card that you have ever received? Well, our card will give you truly an unforgettable experience.
Our idea is to create cards with impregnated seeds, so after the recipient receives their card, they can plant it and grow a flower or a tree of their choice. Many people in our generation are becoming aware of the issues of climate change and deforestation on our planet. This will encourage people not only to connect in more powerful ways than over the phone, but also encourage people to play a role in helping the environment around them.
Our plans for this project is to create a professional website where we can sell the product. We would want a marketing mentor because we would like to market our product on Instagram because we believe that our card matches the aesthetically pleasing feed that Instagram provides.
Moving forward, how can you have like a physical sample of the card?
Well, we created it, the actual card. It's basically just blending paper with water, then putting seeds in it.
Okay, so you guys produce the cards? I don't think you guys talked about how you actually manufacture the card.
Well, we learned how to make the actual paper, but we don't have a whole manufacturing process. We make the separate pieces of paper.
If they've written a nice message on the card, isn't that going away when you plant it? If that's something you want to preserve over time.
Maybe you could take a picture of it.
Next up, we have Killian, who will be presenting on his conceptual refresh of the classic longboard design.
I've been an avid longboarder for about 8 months now. My problem with it, though, is that current board architecture makes hauling and storing it very difficult. They're really big. The solution for making the board smaller is to make it retractable, to make it a lot smaller than its original form. So it's a foldable thin system of metal and wood panels and magnets to lock in place. The estimated cost per unit right now, after my calculations, would be $110 per board for the pilot boards. So I'm requesting a mentor to help me through the process, conceiving and engineering the board, and what will be necessary to complete it.
First of all, it's very clear the problem. So I guess your presentation is very simple in identifying what problem are you trying to solve.
As far as mentoring, you said you need engineering, but what kind of engineering exactly are you looking for?
So the thing about this board is that it is 3 parts. So it's very hard to put together.
My advice would be before you move to kind of a prototype stage, I do think it would be valuable to speak to an industrial designer or a mechanical engineer to kind of get, because my understanding is when you try to manufacture things like this that have that level of precision required, it's usually an expensive manufacturing process.
Next into the tank, we have Tommaso with a product that uses a very special type of light to sanitize both people and surfaces.
My idea is to create a handheld device that emits UVC far light to not only sanitize surfaces, but also your skin. And the device will be between the wavelengths of 207 to 222 nanometers, which is the range at which UVC far light can damage and destroy cells of bacteria, but isn't able to penetrate your skin in the outermost layers of your skin. I'm here to request around $3,500 for supplies and materials. I'm also requesting a mentor on how to advise me on marketing HORSE most effectively, as well as a technical mentor on how to best configure the device and make it run smoothly.
Tell me why you had this idea. Are you a freak of sanitization or?
No, I mean, I do like things to be clean, but my brother actually got into a motorcycle accident, and so something he still has to kind of live with is the infections that he got in his leg. there had to be a kind of lack of sanitization.
How strong are you in science?
I was liked science a little bit, but it came more from just kind of a passion to kind of solve this idea, and not so much from like a science standpoint, but just wanting to develop an idea that I think can help a lot of people, as well as somebody who I knew.
Are you aware of this technology getting commercialized in any capacity?
I haven't been able to find a company that uses UVC Farlight technology. Nothing that is a handheld device that is targeted to use on skin.
Great job.
Joining the judges panel for the last round, we have Drew Pizzo, the founder and president of Collection 18, a leader in the fashion accessory industry. He is also the president of the Board of Trustees for Cancer Care and vice chairman of FABB, the leading charitable organization of the fashion accessory industry. Finally in the tank, we have Alejandro with his affordable and environmental furniture company.
Beyond Pizza Furniture was my initial idea that I brought for my personal project. And it consists in using sustainable materials to create furniture. From the different aspects of my product, the fabric that I have used is called Ripette, and it's created from plastic bottles. So this is one of the images of my prototype. All the products that I have used are recycled and can be recycled. In the original product, I put plastic bottles on the sides. I wanted people to understand the importance of recycling and sustainability. But in future products, I might change this and make it more aesthetically appealing. So in the furniture world, there are two main categories, the low-end furniture and the high-end furniture. I think it's most important for my brand to be found in the middle, because it's where there are not as many competitors.
If that's quite unique, why are you trying to put the price below your competitors? Why not ask for a higher price?
I wanted a price that could be competitive at the beginning, and once it had an image, this product his prices might change.
So you designed that one,
Yes.
and did you manufacture it too?
Yes.
So how many hours did you put into it?
It took me like a weekend to do this product, but if I redo it now that I learned more of the techniques, it would take less time.
You've got a good idea, you have a plan, and you already have created a prototype. Not for here, but I think what you'll need to do for follow-up is just break down the costing of the prototype, what it cost you to make it, so that you can submit that for funding. You might need a little more.